location for the pond. It is wet, and I mean it is wet, as you can see. So, perfect spot for a pond because you can't really do much else with it. Got the excavator and the dozer down here. All these trees, there's a little line of pine trees there and some other scrubby brush that's got to go. Some of this stuff along here. There's a big hole over the bank over there. We're going to push it over and get rid of it. And then start stripping topsoil. Looks a little different down here now. I forgot my camera yesterday, and I wasn't driving 20 minutes one way to go get it, so I started dozing on the pond. You can tell the leaves are gone, so it's been a few months since we stripped the topsoil. Been too busy at work to get down here, so now that things have slowed up, I want to try and get it done. Alright, you can see the pond's filling up, which right now isn't a good thing. I need to add some more material around the whole perimeter of it, kind of wedge it in a little bit better so it's not so steep. And then I want to add a little more to the top of the dam, raise it up about another, I don't know, maybe a foot. So I think today it's still frozen a little bit, but it's going to be warm for the next 4 or 5 days. It's going to be nice. So the plan's going to be to strip topsoil off up here, push a few of these trees out of the way, and I need to slope this bank back so it's gradual, it's not a straight drop off, because the water line's probably going to be right into here, but it's going to be down a couple feet from the top of this right here. So I want a nice gradual slope coming up, at least on this top side. So yeah, I'll probably stockpile some material along the edge of that water. I'm bringing a trash pump down probably Thursday, and it's probably going to take 24 hours to pump that water out. It's probably 3 foot deep in the middle right there, but it traipses up to nothing. I need a little more material on the back slope probably once I raise that up, but this front slope is almost vertical, so I want to get that water out of there. And then over here in this corner I'd build a ramp so I could push material over the backside and add more to it. So I want to do that the whole way around so it's not so steep straight up and down. Alright, yesterday I started cutting this hump out right here that's holding all that water back. I got the pump going over there, draining all the water out of it. Should be hopefully empty today, and I'm going to keep cutting this hump out right here. Probably taking 2 feet out at a time, and then I'm just pushing it up here along the inside of the dam, sloping it so it's not straight up and down. I got more to do over here too along that back side. I got stuck right there yesterday. I don't want to do that again. Because all this water got into this loose stuff and made it sloppy. I buried it, but I ended up getting it out. So I think this morning while it's froze, I'm going to try to push some of this material along the back side, the front side, but try not to get stuck and just keep pushing this water that way and pushing this material up and dry that out enough so I can do something. I got about 2 or 3 good days, and then it's going to rain again, so I want to get it done. If I can get a good day in today, it's supposed to be in the 50s, I should be able to get most of it done. Hopefully tomorrow I can have it done, at least enough so where it can start holding water and not have any issues, I hope. Then I can start working on this back here, sloping this the way it needs to be sloped, cutting some trees back up here. Got the dozer warming up, so we get after it. That's it for today. Rain for 2 days. We cut that ditch out. Water's headed in there now. Top of the dam's a little bit high still, but that's alright. I'm gonna flatten it off and slope it down over the backside and smooth this out. Probably won't get to a lot of this until spring when it's not quite, everything's a little bit frozen up here where the sun doesn't hit. It's alright down there because the sun hits from about where I put that stump up. Everything over here is slightly frozen. So I will flatten that off, slope it down the other side, and then cover it with topsoil and seed it. It ain't gonna take long to fill. A pretty good stream flowing down in there now. So probably end up, I should take a chainsaw and cut that stump off. I think it's gonna be all but sticking out of the water by the time this fills up. The pond is as full as it's gonna get right now. I have the spillway cut down an extra foot and a half just because I didn't want it to fill all the way to the top. I still have work to do, grade work and stuff in the spring. But you can see, look at the flow still coming in here. So it's running pretty good. We'll take a walk around it. That stump right there is about 8 feet tall, so it should have come up within a foot of the top of it. Should have been about 7 feet right there. But like I said, I still have work to do. I did get the, as you notice, the excavator's gone. So I got that fixed. I rebuilt the pump on it, and it's working. So this spring I'll get down here and do some more grade work. I'll dam this up a little bit higher, probably another foot or so. I'll bring the water level up a little bit. I'm going to dig this a nice straight ditch down through there and probably go down to the creek and grab some gravel, big bony stuff, and fill it in so it won't wash. You can see it's kind of cutting a little path down through there, but you can see everything's, half of it's froze, half of it's mud. But I was gonna do a drone shot of it, and my batteries are about dead, and it's too cold, I guess. So didn't take long. It's only been, I don't know, 2.5 weeks since I was down here last. Maybe 3 weeks now, and it filled right up. It should be up to about here, but I'll probably raise it another foot and then grade everything off once it dries out. Now that the pond's in here, everything should kind of dry up. I still need to grade all this down, take a bunch more of these trees out up here and just kind of gently slope it back so it's not steep. Same thing over here all the way around. So if I ever get around to getting a cabin put up, I'll probably put a cabin up in here somewheres. Yeah, you can see it's flowing out nice. Nice and gentle, it's not. I mean, there's water coming in from this spring up here too. There's a spring in this corner. It's kind of running down along here, coming out right here. Turned out nice. Still need to shave all this down. Well, it's going to come up another foot, so it's going to be pretty close, but this is still a little high right here, but it's froze. I did what I could do with it before it got too cold, but